Bloodstained Smile. A never-ending psycho killer series. Genre: horror, thriller, psychological terror. Killer: the Grinner, a shadow with a carved smile and a taste for fear. Setting: the cursed town of Black Hollow, where no one is safe. Warning: this is a never-ending nightmare. Once you enter, there's no way out. Episode 5: Grinning in the Dark. The light above flickered, casting long shadows against the blood-stained walls. Maya shivered violently, her face still raw from the deep cuts that now forced her mouth into a grotesque grin. Her lips throbbed, a slow, agonizing pulse of pain. She could feel the blood drying on her skin, cracking every time she moved. The Grinner watched her. His own stitched smile never wavered. "You're beautiful now," he whispered. Maya's body trembled. She wanted to speak, to beg for her life, but when she opened her mouth, the movement stretched her wounds. A sharp, wood-tearing sound filled the air. Pain. Blinding, unbearable pain. The Grinner let out a soft chuckle, tilting his head as he watched her squirm. "Ah, don't fight it." He knelt beside her, pressing a gloved hand against her cheek. His fingers were warm. Too warm. Maya recoiled, but she had nowhere to go. "You'll get used to it," he murmured. "Soon, it'll feel natural." His breath was hot against her skin. "Soon, you'll smile without even thinking." Tears slipped down Maya's cheeks. But the Grinner just sighed. "Don't cry, sweetheart." He reached into his pocket, pulling out something small and metallic. A needle and thread. Maya's heartbeat slammed against her ribs. "No. No, no, no." The Grinner gently took her chin between his fingers. "Let's make sure it stays." Sheriff Harlow's desperation. 3:12 a.m. Sheriff David Harlow sat in his patrol car, gripping the steering wheel so tight his knuckles had turned white. He had driven down the same stretch of Black Hollow Road at least 4 times now, looking for anything. A sign. A clue. A trace of Maya. But there was nothing. His gut screamed at him. He had seen this before. He had seen too many people vanish. And deep down, he knew. Maya Carter was running out of time. The first stitch. Maya thrashed violently, her screams muffled by the searing pain ripping through her face. The needle pushed through the torn flesh, threading black stitches through the wounds. The Grinner worked carefully, his fingers steady. The thread tightened, pulling the skin together, forcing her mouth into a permanent grin. The pain was indescribable. Maya's vision blurred. The room spun. She felt like she was drowning in agony. Her body twitched, but her strength was gone. The Grinner let out a satisfied sigh. "There we go," he whispered. He sat back, admiring his work. Maya couldn't move, couldn't breathe. Her mouth was sealed shut again, this time not with crude stitches, but with a surgeon's precision. The Grinner leaned close, his voice a hushed lullaby. "Now you'll smile, forever." Maya's mind fractured. And in the darkness, the Grinner laughed. To be continued. Love horror and thrillers? Want more twisted episodes? Subscribe now and step into the darkness. Turn on notifications. The next victim could be you.